Hey everyone, it's Terrariums and Tea, and I wanted to show you one of the drawbacks of having an open terrarium. So in an open terrarium, so I keep my orchids, or one of my orchids in here, the soil goes bad, whereas a closed terrarium that doesn't happen, but yeah, the soil's gone bad, it's just waterlogged and the water doesn't even drain to the bottom anymore, it just stays in the soil. So I'm taking all the soil out, and I took the plants out, and I'm going to put fresh soil in and then replant everything. And I guess I should have showed you what it looked like before, but it looked gross. Yeah. But I'll put my little Vanda back in a bit. I'm gonna make some dirt. So this is just the IKEA dirt, and I'm adding a little perlite to it because honestly I just bought too much perlite and I want to use it. Whoops. And now I'm going to put my rocks in the terrarium, the dirt, and then the plants. So now that I have the dirt in, I like to make sure that one side is higher than the other side. And I'm just going to plant my one big, it's a miniature ivy actually. I'm going to plant my ivy right here, and then I'll put the little house in. I cleaned the inside with the paper towel, and now I'm just gonna go in and brush the leaves off. And it's pretty much done. Alright, so this is my final product. It is a little terrarium. I got my miniature ivy, and this is a very slow growing ivy. I have some moss growing in the back, and I have my orchid hanging from the side. I like to keep my orchid on the side that is furthest from its light source, and I also like to make sure that it's not touching anything. No plants, no soil, it's just free hanging, and this is because sometimes soil will get bugs, and I do not want bugs on my plant. I also like to keep the top covered with a piece of cloth, and this shades it, and it also provides it with some airflow. The reason that I like this setup for my orchid is because I don't have a greenhouse, I don't have a humidifier, and this kind of has all those things in one little package. In the winter, the soil and the plants in here will keep some heat in, and it'll be a lot warmer than if the orchid was hanging on a wall. What else? In the mornings, if it's too hot, I notice it will get condensation on the side that is closest to the sun, and that condensation will scatter and diffuse the light, so my orchid will not get sunburn. If I go on vacation, I can always lock it up. If I can't get someone to water it for me, I can lock it up. The moisture at the bottom of the terrarium will evaporate to the top and then rain down on my orchid. The only drawback to this is that my orchid will suffer because it's not getting airflow. The leaves will suffer, the roots will suffer, but I feel like this is better than if it got no water at all and dried out and died. I've had this orchid in this exact setup for over a year. It seems to be doing okay. Actually better than okay. I did notice a flower spike. It's so tiny, you probably can't see it yet. See inside a crack. You'll just have to take my word for it. I see something. And it's grown some new it's grown some new leaves, and it's grown that new root since I've had it. And yeah, if you want to see some more tutorials like this, please let me know. And thanks for watching. Bye.